Hello, everyone.
Hey. What a way to start a week, boss. With me, not Kyle.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
I'm not Kyle.
You're not Kyle. But would you sing Monday with me still?
Yes.
Monday. Bum, 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 bum.
Monday.
Too few many bum bombs. Oh, we are excusing Kyle today as she is out of town on a little vacation
With her hubby.
She's
hiking.
posting pictures.
I know.
I saw her like, you are not hiking.
You know she hiked from the car to the front of that slot canyon, and she's like, take a picture, and then she and Rita are hiking back to the car.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. Hiking. She's going to have to tell us all about it.
Yes. I want proof.
Look, I want proof.
And
Did
the
you
proof
hike?
comes with the Fitbit.
There you go. There you go. Kyle, if you're watching, hope you're having a good time.
Right.
And get back here soon.
Right.
We miss you.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Well, happy Monday. Good to be here. Glad to have Miss Allison with me.
I have to tell you what a good day it is.
Why is that?
Because Mike sent me a little video on Saturday night.
Uh-huh.
And he said, I just had to prove all Kris's dreams came true. And it was just a little tour of the warehouse.
That's true. That's
Guess
true.
Who moved me to sit right next to her?
Right next to you. Could take it one of two ways.
I'm taking it that she loves me so much that she wanted me to sit right next to her.
That's right. So we moved things around because
I don't know why my monitor's turned so that she can see exactly what I'm doing. I don't know why that is.
No, not the case. Not the case. But we did move things around because we have some new employees.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Not just some. A lot.
And it's, you got to try and like figure out where's everyone going to sit, where you're going to put all the desks. And so we did a reconfiguration, and I'm sure Mike just loved me because I don't know about how many of you do this, but do any of you say, oh, honey, let's move the furniture around in our house. And then you look at it and go, maybe this one should go over there. Yeah, that's how it was out there.
I'm a furniture moving on my own.
Are you? Yeah. You don't want Jeff to help you?
I saw a meme that says there's nothing more determined than a woman rearranging the furniture. I don't want any help.
Yeah, that's true. And then you get it to one place and go, no, I like it the way it was.
Yeah.
But yes, we are sitting next to each other. Oh, yeah. Boom, bada bang. All right.
Janice. Mm-hmm. It's either going to be a little harder to stay out of trouble or a little easier for boss to get in trouble. That's all I have to say.
There you go. There you go. Exactly.
Oh, Christina. Yay.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
That's good news. Her doctors have given her the go-ahead to attend TUG this year. That's awesome. That is awesome. Janine says she's the world's worst when it comes to moving furniture.
Because you do it a lot, Janine, or because you never do it?
Or do you turn it around and then change your mind a week later? Guilty.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know until you see it, though.
Or
right?
until you try it. Yeah. I mean, you have to trip over the couch in the living room at least 5 or 6 times to determine maybe that's not the best option.
There you go. All right, everyone. You're watching 3 Themes at 3, where theme number 1 is something to smile about. Theme number 2 is a daily how-to. Theme number 3 is a daily preview of fun things to come. Let's go.
Oh yeah, yes. So, okay, we're rolling.
All righty, here we go. Barb says her house is too small to move around the furniture. Well, there's that too.
Right.
Yeah, that's true too. So, but as long as you're happy with where your surroundings are, it's a good thing.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, we've got something for theme number 1 here soon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. You guys have sent us some good things, and Allison helped me out with it too. So let's see what's going to make you smile today, shall we? Up first from Miss Elisa. She sent this.
Oh.
So how's that litter box of yours work?
Oh, so
yeah,
funny.
Sometimes you just look outside and go, yeah, can I just do my business inside? Well, we don't have to do that.
Not like you do. But I'm going to talk to Mike about indoor plumbing, and if you need to come stay at my house for a while.
There you go. Okay.
If he makes you go outside, we got a little serious issue.
Okay. Anyway, that did not come out the way I wanted it to. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm sure the dog thinks that way. Moving on. Moving on. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, my phone just okay. Oh, I love this. I don't watch football, so I don't know who Taylor Swift is, but he sounds fast.
That's so hilarious.
That's good. That is good. That was good. You found that one.
Yeah, I found that one. Yeah. Hey,
He
shout out to my homegirl Taylor Swift. Good job making records last night. New album coming. And
did you just squeal with delight when you heard that?
Yes.
You thought she was going to announce something else, didn't you?
No.
It's not going to happen that way.
No.
The
royal wedding will not happen that way.
Yeah, Lisa said, I'm going to watch Taylor's boyfriend play.
Me too, Lisa. He's so cute. He's so cute.
Oh my gosh. You are so in love with this.
Texted me last night. She's like, where is Taylor's boyfriend? I'm like, he has to go to work. He has a job.
He has a job. Oh, you're just moving us right along, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I won't ever question Dolly Parton, ever. But I really kind of wish she sang 11 to 3 instead.
Working 11 to 3. What a way to make a living. That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
Who said it had to be 9 to 5? Let's make a new thing, 11 to 3.
Okay, you heard it here.
There you go.
So when I don't show up tomorrow till 11,
you're going to start singing the song coming in. I'm working 11 to 3.
What a way to make a living. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Don't really know the other words.
I don't know the rest either.
Yep.
That's just like Monday. Bum, 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 bum. That's all I know.
Yep.
So good to me. I know that part, right?
Yep.
Okay. Why alien abductions happen only at night?
It's 9 p.m. and you're just now telling me you need a human for school tomorrow?
You know what? 4 children, yes.
Yeah.
I get that more than, and all of you get that, right?
I said that I graduated from high school 2.5 times. Once for myself, a half for the girls.
Yes.
And Ben, I'm just like, if you will just sit here at the kitchen table, just sit here. I will do your work for you. I'm tired of arguing.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to miss that part.
No.
Rachel's in her senior year.
I know,
she's our baby.
She's such a good student. So at least you ended.
Yes.
You didn't have to do a Ben where you're like,
know what? That
just
is
sit
true.
here so you can say you were at the table when this homework's getting done.
That is true. That girl, she's already registered for college and all the things, and I didn't have to do a thing.
I know. She's so great.
That good. So yeah, I'm pretty dang lucky.
Yep.
All right. Well, if those things didn't make you smile, I know something that for sure will.
Yeah.
It's our new girlfriend, Giggles.
Oh, yes.
And Abby did a great job. Have you guys seen it? We put it in the newsletter last night.
Right.
For you all to see. If you haven't seen it yet, I think you're going to like it. And I see that Cindy is watching, and I don't know if she's seen this or not. But let's take a look at something new that we're starting to do and share with you.
Hello there. Welcome to 3 Things at 3.
We have lots of words we can and can't say.
That is true.
No, really. We have words that are appropriate that we cannot say. Everybody listen.
Everyone get ready for the blooper reel.
Massachusetts. I cannot say it. Actually, just right. Can you hear Cindy? Acetaminophen. I said that one right. Acetaminophen. Oh, awesome! Because I do not like to sit on a cold toilet seat. I'm sorry. That's just not. Sorry. Worcestershire. I can't say that one either. I got it. I got to twist your nose. Hey there. Okay.
So funny.
So funny. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched that.
I know. And it just makes me laugh every time.
Cindy was so proud of herself that she could say acetaminophen.
Right.
That the second time around, acetaminophen. So
and you know, the sad part is I never thought acetaminophen was a hard word to say. Now I rethink it in my head.
every time. But Christy, you've got a really good point. She asked, did you notice that Sherry is involved in all of those? Sherry. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What did we turn Jackie into?
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know the real Jackie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, for her. Todd's face was the best. What have I gotten myself into?
I'm sure he thinks that every day, all day.
Oh my
Speaking
goodness.
of Todd,
yes.
shout out to Todd. Happy birthday, Todd! He turned 29 today.
Time something, but you know, it's fine.
Happy birthday.
There we go. Happy birthday, Todd. There we go. The balloons, and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, I went wild because guess what? There wasn't one, there wasn't two, but 3 kinds of cake downstairs.
3 cakes and ice cream.
Yeah,
Very, very helpful when you're not eating it.
yeah.
It's like, like, dang it.
Yeah,
But it looked good.
yeah.
And everyone was celebrating Todd. So
Yep.
there's a lot to be celebrated there. He's a great guy. All righty. Well, too fun.
Yeah.
You guys are so fun. I love that you just know us too well.
Yep. Yep.
Go. All righty. Well, is there anything? Oh, you know what? We should share a couple other things with you. If we can go to that category there. There's a couple other things we want you to know before we get started. And we're going to scroll down a little bit further right there. Boom, boom. Okay, fabric sale. There's been a lot of questions coming in asking, where do we find the fabric sale? As you know, our Monday sales have now gone just straight to the website.
Right. And so we put the fabric sale, and Kris drew a picture. It's right over there. It says fabric sale. So when it sells out, then we will pull it off as soon as we can get to it, so that's not frustrating. But it just say fabric sale. But also, Allie made us a banner. So
yes,
watch the web banner. As we were coming in here, Saline was putting it up for us. So we will also try to put a web banner up every single week
to
that says
remind you.
fabric sale. But if you just go to that fabric sale, that's where it's going to be.
There you go. And then take a look at the graphic right here, where you're going to see in every Sunday newsletter, it will have what the 24 bolts in 2024 are going to be. So it changes weekly. So you want to check back, and they will stay on the website until they're gone.
Right. But keep in mind, they post at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And so if you have your eye on one,
you definitely want to be on at 10 a.m.
But there's been a change, and it's a good change.
Okay.
Yes. Tara Lee and her team are doing continuous cuts for now. Yay. And
Shout out.
that's not an easy task. I don't
No.
know. I don't know if a lot of you know, but we do have a fabric cutting machine.
Mhm.
And so it's really easy to throw that bolt in there and go 1 yard.
But
But
1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard. But
if
not
not, it's
so
a
much.
manual process.
Mm-mm.
And so shout out to Tara-Lee and the kit
Mhm,
team
mhm.
for doing that for us.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
So you do get continuous cuts on this. So what do you guys think about that? Do you like that? Do you like that you're doing it on the regular website instead of on the live sale?
Give us your thoughts. I
Yeah.
mean,
We try and
and
learn.
if you don't like it, we can go back. But I mean,
We'll see.
We'll see.
So Peggy said it worked great for her and she got all the fabrics she wanted.
Yay, Peggy.
That's awesome.
Yep.
We love hearing that. So good. We're so glad that's working for you. All right, guys. Well, we hope those things brought a smile to your face. Let me share with you one more thing that was in the newsletter last night. And we are doing a new format on the newsletter. And someone said that they liked that. So that's good. But one of the things is a screaming deal
Oh, yes.
on something. And last night it was this, and it was announced in the newsletter, but it's like a screaming deal of the week.
Yes.
That means while supplies last, you can get in on a killer deal. So we are doing this beautiful brand new jelly roll from Moda.
And it is beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
And so that is something that you can actually get. We'll go ahead and come down to the table here. There we go. You can get this jelly roll for 50% off. And it is through the whole week.
Yes.
Okay. Through the
Or
whole
while
week.
supplies
Or
last.
while supplies last.
Yep.
So it looks like Joyce watched my video. Thank you, Joyce. And Marcia loved the trip around the world. And that is what we're going to be talking about today, is a trip around the world. We're going to do this block together. And I have a video on it. It's on YouTube. You can watch it at any time. Go back to it, rewatch it if you want to. But I thought what would be fun today is to show again just kind of the basics of how it went together. How does that block come together? And then that way we're live and you can ask questions.
Yes.
All right.
Fun.
So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to stand up for this demo here.
Good. Because my feet are probably asleep from them dangling.
That's right. You're not that short.
No. But my legs are.
But your legs are. There we go. And this was the table runner that I made. All right.
That's so pretty. I tried to get her to hang it behind our desk, but no.
But who did I say it was for?
Her mom.
My mom.
So damn, you're so lucky.
She's gonna receive. She was just gushing over this last night when she came over for dinner. And I said, you know what, Mom, would you like that? And she goes, oh, I could. And I said, but after tomorrow's 3 at 3.
And after it hangs behind my desk for a while.
There you go. There you go. Now,
absolutely.
This trip around the world, how many of you have made a trip around the world block before? It really is so much fun to do. You have not?
No, I have not.
So this is new for you.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing you can do with this is that this would be a gorgeous quilt. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to make this into a larger size quilt, get more jelly rolls.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So I did this with, let's see, I still have tons of scraps left over from a jelly roll. So if you wanted to make it into a quilt, I would probably get 2 to 3 jelly rolls for this. All right. You just flown around the world. Yeah, that's true too. And you notice I use clear blue tiles. Oh, love clear blue tiles. So this is the basics of how a trip around the world works. All right. I'm excited that you haven't done this before.
No, I have not done this.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. So what we're going to do is I went ahead. Let's go back down to the board here, to our cutting mat, I should say. And this is 5 2.5-inch strips all sewn together. Now, notice when it comes off the jelly roll, you have it folded, right?
Right.
And so I just cut them in half. Just makes it a little bit easier. You can do it all the whole length,
Right.
that's fine too. But I find it a little easier to manage with smaller cuts. So notice that I did not press them.
I was getting a little nervous, but then I got a little
Mhm.
excited thinking maybe I got to press it myself.
Yeah, no, you're not going to press it yourself. I know she
Oh.
gets excited about that ironing system, but no, we don't have to worry about that. Not yet. We will, but not yet. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're basically going to do 2.5-inch strips, obviously any size you want. Same technique, no matter what size. And you sew them all in a row. You could even do 6 strips. You could do 7 strips, however many you want to make different size blocks. But this is the trick here. We're going to fold this in half in order to create a tube. So my light and my dark touch, and I'm creating a tube.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead, Allison, and let's go ahead and stitch all the way down. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. Kimberly said that this was the first quilt she ever made, and her mom taught her. Love the trip around the world. It really is fun, for sure.
Pressure's on.
The pressure is on. And while you do that, I'm going to, oh, where did my little papers go?
I don't know.
Oh, they fell on the floor. Okay.
I love this jelly roll because the pinking shears, the little
Mhm,
edges,
mhm.
are so tiny that you don't feel like you're losing
That's very true.
some of your edge.
Okay, you got that done?
I got that.
All right. So what I was showing on the video, and again, this is all on the video. You can go back and rewatch if you'd like to. But this is, I'm going to number this. Okay, so this is, my first color is going to be the tan. My second color is green. Third is blue. This is really, I have done different techniques for trip around the world. And whenever I do a new technique, I always think about how could I make this easier, like for my brain, right? And this is what I came up with, was to do the numbering system and actually like use Post-it notes to my advantage. And I use a little magnet, a coin, whatever. A piece of candy, you name it.
I'm going to use chocolate.
Right? Chocolate, that works. Just you can't eat it till the end, right? Okay, so I put my numbering. Let me get this in a place where you can see it. Right. Oh, I'm going to come right there. Okay. So I'm just numbering this so that I can keep track, because if you've ever made a trip around the world, and some of you out there have, you know that sometimes we get confused on we're going to pull out our seam ripper and we're going to use it to make this quilt, which just seems kind of crazy, right? But
yeah, I'm so confused right now.
okay, let me show you this.
I'm just gonna watch.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this into 2.5-inch strips. All right, so let me grab the cutter, and I'm just gonna trim this off a little bit.
You using your big one, or do you want this one, or do you want your?
I'm gonna use the little one. I'm gonna use the girlfriend one. Okay. All right, because we want to get rid of the selvage, right? We want to start with a nice clean piece. So this will make sense once you see what color order they're in.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just subcutting this to be 2.5-inch strips. Okay, if you, let's say you did, you started out with 1.5-inch strips, what would you subcut it to be? 1.5, exactly.
I thought that was a trick question for a second.
Nope. All right, and you're going to do this with lots of different strips of your jelly rolls, and it doesn't
Would you
have to
strip them all?
match.
Would you strip them all and do this all so you have a big pile?
Yes.
Or would you?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes, I would. Yep. So now, some of you are probably cringing right now, seeing that I did not press. Some
Yeah,
of you are
I'm
shouting
cringing a little.
Some of you are shouting hallelujah that Kris
No.
did not press.
I'm just wanting to
It's
press.
totally up to you. Okay. I like to save time, so I don't press. All right. So here we go. Allison, you were right. When you say talking about like, are you going to throw this all together? Yes. Look, I've got some others left over from when I was doing the demo. So we've got a whole bunch of different ones right here. So what we essentially did was we formed these loops, right? Okay. So when I say 1 is tan, this is tan, 2 is green, 3 is blue. Do you see that right here? 4 is pink and 5 is white. All right. Are you good with that?
I'm good.
Okay. So now you know where I got the numbers.
Yep.
All right. So as long as you're consistent, you'll create these formations. So now this is the first thing I'm going to do. The first thing I want to do is I need to make a cut between the 1 and the 5. Let me grab my seam ripper. Okay. So I'm actually going to move the 5 right up here just so that I remember it's between the 1 and the 5. So I'm going to just flip that back there. And then I put my seam ripper in there with the red ball facing down. And I just go like that. Okay. Don't do any of this, right? Don't try and rip out. Just go like that.
Could you rip it?
You could. I have been known to do that. And then my number 1 is always going to be in the top left hand position. Okay. Now that I've done 1 and 5, I can bring that back down. Now I'm going to use my marker, and now I've got to cut between the 1 and the 2. All right. So what is that? What does it tell us? 1 is what?
Tan.
Tan and green. Okay. So I'm looking for the tan and green, and I'm just going to pull it apart a little bit. And then I take my seam ripper, it helps me get that to go, right? And now this is the next one in line. See, this was 1, this is 2.
Okay.
Okay, so what am I going to do next?
Move your
marker.
Good thing we didn't use chocolate. I would have ate it by now and we'd be lost.
Oh, I did cut in the wrong place. Oh my heck. Somebody said you cut in the wrong place. Let me hurry and fix that. It was supposed to be between tan and white. How did I do that? Okay, there we go.
Now
there
we're
we go.
speaking my
now
language.
There we go.
Next thing you know, she'll get out the hot glue gun and we are good.
That's right. Okay, next, between green and blue. All right, so green and blue.
Yeah.
Green and blue. There we go. And that goes this way. Do you see the formation?
Yes.
Okay. So the first cut is actually between the 1 and the 5. All right. Then it goes 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and then 4, 5. And that's why I like to use a little marker here, because sometimes I just lose track. So it goes between the 3 and the 4, which is pink, right? So I'm going to let you do the honors. This is pink, blue. Go for it, my friend. Oh, there you go. Oh, you didn't see on camera, but she went like this. There we go.
Sorry.
There we go. And what was on top here is now on bottom. What's on top here is now on bottom.
Gotcha.
This is how you can kind of do a double check, right? All right. So yes, this is how people make Bargello quilts as well. Now, Bargello quilts, you can do all kinds of like formations. The formation of Trip Around the World is basically a Bargello quilt, but it's going around, right? Where a Bargello quilt could go up and down like a zigzag or a chevron, or I've seen diamonds too. Like there's all kinds of things that you can do with Bargello quilts. A Trip Around the World is just another like a Bargello quilt, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we scoot down to between the pink and the white, 4 and 5. So go ahead and do the honors. We're going to go right here between pink and white. Do you see that? And go ahead and do that. Okay, so there we go, between the pink and the white. Now, Allison, how do I know where this pink goes?
Well, you want one on the bottom, and so you have to go on this other side.
Yep, right there, right? So we turn around. So you're constantly checking and rechecking how this works, right?
Right.
I know I'm starting to get off the camera, aren't I? Let me see if I can come down. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, Abby.
She's amazing.
Am I good or what? I am getting that camera.
Yeah, it's not Abby with her angles. It's you, boss.
Yeah, I can see where that note is going. There we go. Okay. Let's move this over. All right. Ooh, I will talk about pressing here in just a minute because I'm kind of excited to show you something. Okay, now we're going to start over again. So we are going to go back with the white. Again, bring the 5 and the 1 up to each other.
Okay.
And I'm going to go between the tan and the white and rip it apart. Okay. And then this is going to go up here, again in the top. But now I got to come down. So it kind of reminds me of a song. Sing it with me. What goes up must come down.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's like that's the only words we know.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try that
You would
again.
be a horrible band.
Oh, it'd be awful. No, everyone would be throwing tomatoes at us. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down. Okay, what
She
goes
thinks
up
tomatoes, I think
must
beer
come
bottles.
down.
I don't know.
All right. So now we're going to move down and we're going to go back up.
So how do you know how to,
formation
how do
that
you
is starting.
know? So when you get back to the top, then you're going to go
Then you go the opposite
way.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so see, again, we're just grabbing these little tubes we made. And so now we go between the white and the pink. So white and pink. Ta-da! There we go. Look what's happening here. Oh, man.
Now
All
we're
right.
making-
Abby, are you able to move that camera just a little more over this way? You're such a stinker. They're giving me a bad time. I'm really trying to get it all in here. Okay, so you can see that this was going up and oh, look at this now. It's starting to come back down. So where do we move our marker, Allison? Pink and blue. Pink and blue it
This is
is.
like a game.
It kind of is. It's actually really, really fun to make this
As
block.
long as you don't have to stop
Pink
to
and
do
blue.
dinner.
There
Or
we
you
go.
don't do this with the window open.
There. Why?
What if a stiff wind came up?
Oh, that's true. Okay, pink and blue. So
Pink
this
on the
is
top, blue on the bottom.
Yep. See how again now we're forming the formation again, and now it's time. And I would do 3 more. I'm not going to do them right now, but I would do 3 more, and we would sew all of these together. Now you would do 1 whole set, and then you do that's only the top of your block. And then you do a second whole set the same exact way, but you just turn it around. Okay, so let me show you this again. Let me see if I can get this in the right direction. Okay, right here. Yes, there we go. So this, oops, let me bring this down. There we go. All right, so you can see here, this was the tan, green, blue, pink, white. All right. And so it started down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is exactly what's happening underneath me. All right. So these were all sewn together. Peggy loves the scrappy binding. Oh, thank you, Peggy. I decided I had so many leftover strips. Why not do scrappy binding, right?
So cute.
On this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you notice that let me bring this up a little bit more. There we go. This goes up and then comes back down. There we go. So how you make it into a trip around the world is you repeat the same thing, but then you turn it upside down, and that will then give you the bottom half. However, there's one other thing I did beforehand. And again, this is all in the video. I encourage you to check it out and you can watch it step by step of this. But there's only one other thing I did, and I wanted a center square right here. Do you see how it's a little bit different from everything else? So this center square represents the very center of my trip around the world. I just cut 2 more that were between the 1 and the 5. And so one goes this way, one goes this way, and it meets up in the middle. And that way I didn't have 2 side by side. Now, if that's too much to think about, again, it's all outlined to there, but if it's too much to think about, there would be nothing wrong at all with having just butting up both of those squares together. You would just end up having 2 colors together in this area, and this area. So it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I didn't want the 2 colors together, so that's why I added 1 more strip in there. Again, it was just between the 1 and the 5 and the 1 and the 5, and then I made it work. So these were started out as 2.5-inch squares, and then they finish at 2 inches. All right. So the video is on our YouTube channel, and it's 15 minutes long. I was able to cover how to do this as well as how to do clear blue tiles. If any of you love doing clear blue tiles, let me tell you, that was way fun on this project.
Yeah, I bet.
Because this one, I used the cabbage rose from Kimberbell. And Abby, are we able to get a closer shot here? And this was just, I thought it was the perfect background quilting design for this, because there's a lot going on here. Obviously, at first I thought, oh, I'm going to have write in the word mom and mama and mother, which was,
you would have lost it.
But you would have lost it. You wouldn't have seen it. So this just gives kind of a dense look to it. And let me tell you, that makes you feel like your project is complete once you do those clear blue tiles. Am I right, Allison?
Yes. You know me. I am a
She's a huge
fan of clear blue tiles, and there's nothing better. I don't know how you feel, boss, but there's nothing better when you get like the 2nd or 3rd clear blue tile and you kind of see it coming.
Oh yeah,
taking shape, and you're just like, oh, it's so cool.
And I'm getting it done from start to finish.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
what the best part of all of it is, right? So I used 1 jelly roll for my table runner, and I had lots left over. So I could have probably made, I bet I could get 2 more blocks.
Really? So you could, so if I have a big farmhouse table, I mean, so I like mine really long. So 1 jelly roll would have
1 jelly roll would be perfect. If you wanted to make it into a quilt, or
what a sweet baby blanket. I mean, wouldn't this be such a sweet baby blanket if you added 2 more blocks? It's almost, I mean, just really so not too big for a newborn.
Yeah, it really would. And yes, Deb asked, did I see a new expansion set is coming out? Yes.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yes, it is.
I cannot wait.
I'm so excited about the new expansion set, because that will be, I have a Solaris, and I need the tiles to go bigger.
Right, I do too.
And I also like that the designs are larger as well, the spacing between the designs. So it means it's going to be that much faster, to stitch out. And
sometimes when you're doing something bigger, you don't want it. Yeah. A little.
Yeah. So the design I used, Celinda, for this was Floral 7 from Kimberbell, but I call it the cabbage rose. They don't have a specific name for it, but they called it Floral 7. And I just love the way it turned out. I mean, and again, I used scrappy binding on the back. I used, the other night I had to take pictures really quick. So I did a little trick of the trade that I absolutely love. I used Jill Lily's apple glue. Yes, I did. Oh, there you have it. I used apple glue on the back of my binding. And in fact, I recorded a little video to show you how that's done. And then I just stitched in the ditch from the front. And so it looks from the front that it's been hand sewn.
Yes.
But it wasn't. And then it catches right on the back when you do it that
So
way.
the new expansion set is not out yet. It's coming from Kimberly.
It's coming very soon.
Yes, very, very soon. So if you, one thing that one trick, knowing that it's coming, you will need the essential set.
Yes.
So if you don't have
the essential set,
I mean, you might want to break apart your expenditures.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I think the expansion pack is pretty reasonable. If I remember, it was somewhere around $30 or something. So
really, yeah.
For those of you with those big hoops, you're gonna be super excited about that.
And Patty, I'm with you. I'm a huge fan of glue, hot glue, and tape. So.
Yes, nothing wrong with that. So yeah, Patricia, you're right on the money there when she says she uses clear blue tiles all the time for things too small for her long arms. Sometimes you just want to get things done real quickly, right? You don't want to have to take the time to put it on there. So I totally agree. And sometimes it's nice that if there's certain designs that you don't know how to do, or you don't have a pro stitcher or a computerized system, you can feel confident in going, oh my gosh, this was so much fun to do on my embroidery machine, right?
Jen, we have not pressed the seams yet. We're getting to that.
Yeah, Barb, it does go bigger than the first expansion set. Yeah. Oh, I did forget to talk about pressing the seams. Let me talk about that. Okay, so when we go to do this, when we sew it together, I actually prefer not to press the seams. It's just too much of a hassle. So instead, what I like to do instead is I tell that seam where I want it to go. I'm the boss, right?
We sometimes forget that fabric moves with us and we are stronger.
You know what? That is so true.
Sometimes I'm like, this fabric does not go there. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm stronger than fabric.
I'm bigger than that fabric is. That fabric's not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to tell the fabric what to do. So let's get up a little bit closer on this one, because I am certainly, I'm going to tell that seam which direction I want it to go. So this one, I'm just going to fold it this way, while this one, I fold this way. And then because of that, I'm able to just butt up my seams right next to each other. And I can feel that. I can physically feel that with my fingers, that those seams are nestling. Okay. And I'm trying to get that in there we go. Those seams are nestling right up next to one another. And it's almost like it creates a locking position. All right. So when I go to my machine, the first one, I'm going to just hold it just like that. And then I let it stitch over. And once it's stitched over, I just go and I do the same thing. I don't need to take it out of the machine. I just go ahead and play with that once more. So do you feel comfortable doing that, Allison?
I do. And I don't pin
either
when I do this.
Either. Nope.
I just slow my stitch speed down just a little bit. So that so that I'm not going too fast. Yeah. But I just go right over.
Want to try that?
Sure.
Okay.
I go right over the top where this is.
Yeah. It really
so I just put my finger right here and I hold this. And if I let go, not a big deal.
Yeah, you can reposition.
So I just bring this down and I'm just going to start. Like I said, I slowed this down and I actually take and slow my stitch speed down just a little bit so I'm not going too fast. Once I get my needle right over here and it's in the locked down position, then I take right here and I use my finger right here, pull right here, there, push this way. I'm locked, I'm loaded. And
yeah, and if you want to pin, you certainly can. Absolutely, you certainly can. But I promise you, this will be so much less time consuming. You'll get it done faster. And actually, you might even be happier with your results as well.
And if you're a brand new sewer, don't worry. I mean, you can pin and
absolutely.
It's all good.
Yep, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, many, many times I will pin. But on this project, I'm like, you know what? I just have found that it's easier for me to maneuver that fabric with my fingers than to pin. All right, let's take a look
Oh, the moment of
The
truth.
moment of truth. All right. Yeah, are you?
I'm all nervous.
I got to look at it first. Okay. Let's see. Da, 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 da. It's like Christmas. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Nice job, Allison. Look at that. That's perfect. Okay, let's see the next one. You're 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3. And okay,
That one's a
that's
little
just
off.
a titch off. But
Yep.
you know what? Not a big enough deal for me. I might sometimes go like that. If it was any bigger, I might pull it out if it was really going to bug me. But I think it looks really dang good. So with that being done, what I would do is I would set my seam with the iron, give a little bit of heat, and then open it up.
Yes.
All right. And have a nice flat surface and do that. Someone is asking, do you worry about which way the seams go? I don't.
I don't either.
I don't. No.
Nope.
Not on, I mean, there are some projects I absolutely do that. We're going to let Allison go over
Yes,
to the
it's the best day of
ironing
my life.
station. Best day of her life. There we go. And we're going to press it. Oh man, you were serious. Like, I'm taking this puppy down. There we go. And so it looks fabulous, Allison. Nice job. And you can see right here that the first 2 have been done. You're going to repeat this for 11 strips. A total of 11 strips are in the top half of the block. And do it again for the second half of the block.
Yep.
Okay.
And William, you're only as good on your seams as your long armor, Peggy. Peggy says Allison's seams are always perfect, and it's because if not, she's my long armor, and she fixes it for
Peggy's
me.
awesome.
I know,
She's
she
the
is
best.
awesome.
Okay, someone is asking what the jelly roll I used was, and it's this one. It's Ellie. It's called Ellie. It's from Brenda Riddle for Moda. This is brand new, and you're going to be able to get it for 50% off.
It's amazing.
It's normally $47.99. We are selling it for $23.99. $23.99.
All week while supplies last.
All week long.
And if you want it, get it fast because they are going.
Yep.
I mean, for $23.99, really?
Know, right? So, and again, if you want to do the table runner that I did, I just used leftover strips and made a scrappy binding. But I certainly still had lots left. And then this one is on the back. This is from Kimberbell. Is what I used on the back. So check it out. Let's see. How can they find it on our website? I think somebody has put a link on there. But probably under new releases. If you go under new releases, you'll be able to find it. We no longer have deal of the day on there. So
it's under
you'll
new
find
releases.
it under new releases. All right. But definitely pick it up while supplies last. It is half off. Half off, my friends. So there you go. Any other questions about how this goes together? Again, if you want to see the full tutorial, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. Just released.
Never miss a thing and just sign up if you have not signed up for our newsletter. And if you think you're not getting your newsletter, look, where did some of the people at our warehouse find it?
They were looking for it too. And if you are like for Gmail,
email.
if you're on Gmail, it might be under promotions
or have
tab.
gone into your junk. So
spam, but definitely check that. Total size of what is currently finished. This ends up being 22 inches by 44 inches. 22 by 44 is this table runner. Okay.
So cute.
Thank you. It was really fun. I think it's perfect for Valentine's. I think it's also perfect for spring and summer.
And Mother's
Day.
Yep.
Mother's Day. This would be beautiful. So
Easter.
Pick up a jelly roll at half off. Make a trip around the world super, super fun. Okay. Yeah, Barb, sometimes they come in your regular Gmail.
Comes in my
comes in my regular Gmail, but with Eric, his went to his promotions tab. So, it just depends, right? Okay, so that is theme number 2. We hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. Yes, Paula, 1 jelly roll would make the perfect size baby quilt.
Yes.
It would be absolutely adorable. So Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. I didn't have my professional videographers here to be able to help do that video for me. So that was just Kris's doing. Someone said there was too much flashing. It's not
Bear
it's
with
not
us.
the best
Bear
video,
with
but
us. We'd
it's
rather
one
you have
I
something.
just put
Yeah.
something together. I will tell you that at the very beginning, you can hear my voice really loud, but then I do I talk over what I'm doing, a voiceover, and it's very light. So you just need to turn up the volume.
The volume
The volume is
is
an
the
amazing
same as
thing.
fabric.
So
We're in control.
the volume is up to you. So I promise you it works. You can hear it really clear, but you do have to turn the volume all the way up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Just getting some feedback out there. So I'm just answering those questions. All right. And let us know if there's anything else you run into. And if you make this, post your pictures. We'd love to see. All right. Daily preview. What are we talking about? Oh my goodness. We've got a couple things to show you that are coming up this Wednesday. And yeah, Cindy, excellent. She said, subscribe to YouTube and the notifications come. And that's a really good idea to do that. Okay, so Kyle's been stitching this out. This is one of the things that you'll find on this Wednesday's sale is look how cute the pinch proof.
I know, pinch proof.
Gold
I love
coins
it.
are. How cute is that? So this is another tic-tac-toe board. If you have been collecting these, this is the March one. It comes free in the club for the embroidery machine. And we will have kits on, let me get this out of the way so you can see how cute this is. We will have kits for this on Wednesday night. Any of you out there making the monthly tic-tac-toe games? I don't even try to do this with Sherry. She will win every time.
Really?
Oh yeah.
There's a trick, man. We got to watch her.
Well, it's called Kris needs to pay closer attention. I had my mind set on this one area and then boom. I was like, oh, that's what happened. Okay.
She cheats.
She cheats. Cheater. All right. So that's kind of fun. That's going to be on Wednesday. And the quilt of all quilts. Oh my heck, you guys. This is Allison made it and it is gorgeous.
It's not the one I made this weekend. I'm so excited for that one. I've made this one a while ago.
But look how beautiful. Remind us what this is called.
Botanical Remix.
Oh my goodness. I'm just drooling over it. Absolutely drooling. It is so beautiful. Is it not?
So fun.
Let's bring it up here to the front so that we can get an up close of these gorgeous
so
fabrics.
Fun. Yeah, this was just one of the funner quilts that I have ever done.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. If that doesn't scream spring and summer to you, I don't know what does.
This fabric line is called Strawberry Lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
And it is
brand new.
Doesn't it just make you happy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's absolutely gorgeous. Someone wants to have Allison challenge me to tic-tac-toe.
No way. No way.
Challenge Sherry.
Yes.
She's the current winner. But isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh.
So fun.
You did a wonderful job on this, Allison.
Well, thank you.
I love how these flower centers are. I just noticed that. That's different. That's a four patch.
Yep.
This is oh my goodness. Hourglass. You've got an hourglass block there. Then you just have the plain square. Yep. Is there any others? Oh, a half square triangle.
Yep.
And it just repeats itself. So, wow. I love this so much. So anyway, very cool.
And if you can do half square triangles, you can do this quilt.
That's true.
Yep.
Absolutely. So nice job, my friend. Nice job.
So fun.
All right, everyone. Well, that's a little preview of what's coming on Wednesday night sale. And one more thing, Allison, did you read in the newsletter what my new my new project is?
Yes. I hope I get the right one because you have a bunch, but
okay.
You are going to do a what's it called?
Humans?
Humans. So
No.
like humans of my girlfriends, like
Yes,
humans of New York.
Like Humans of New York. Have any of you ever
Oh.
followed Humans of New York? I know I cry every time. But yeah, so get ready.
Yeah. And you know what? There are some pretty powerful stories around here too.
Mhm.
So get your tissues out. I don't know. I've been crying all weekend. I've been crying all day. I went and saw Boys in the Boat.
Oh.
Who's seen that? I mean, that
Oh.
started it off this weekend. So, I mean, let's be real. My husband goes, geez, air starts it off with you. So, yeah, I love Humans of New York. So,
yeah. So it's going to be Humans of MGQS, and you're going to get to know each of the people behind the scenes a little bit more, and even perhaps some of you. So I will highlight, and I can't wait. I look forward to it.
Yes,
I look forward to it.
I always say everybody has a story
Mm-hmm.
if they're willing to share it.
Mm-hmm.
And we all have something to learn from each other. So I'm really excited when I saw that. I'm like, oh boy.
Chris.
Right.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So we hope that if you haven't signed up for our newsletters yet, that you will. You can be able to do that
So you'll learn about us, Girlfriend Giggles, Deals of the Week, the Screaming Deal of the Deal.
Yeah.
The fabric sale previews.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to sign up for this newsletter?
I know. So it comes on Sundays. If you're not getting it, sign up. And if you think you signed up and you're still not getting it, call customer service.
Yeah.
So,
or just re-sign up.
Yeah. So
it's not going to hurt it.
Right.
You won't get it twice. But I mean,
Sherry says it sounds so interesting.
You just wait,
I think
Sherry.
so. I think
you
so.
Just wait.
Anyway, so yeah, lots of fun things to look forward to. All right, my friends, it is about the 4:00 hour, and we are going to end, but we're so grateful for you.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Gosh, I'm so happy you asked me to come.
Yeah.
We sit next to each other. We're on the 3 today.
Life is good.
Yep.
Life is good. All right, everyone. Thank you, Susan. Miss you, my friend. Love you lots. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day today. Shout out again to Mr. Todd for his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And we hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.